All right.
So this is the dance of the 4 veils, right? Dance of the 4 veils. The four bee veils.
And if you need help, yeah. Oh, thank you.
Yeah. Remember the string
Goes in the
down.
back.
Yeah, so you kind of slip it over that. Yep. Yeah, got it? String goes down the back. You put these and go into the armpit. Yeah. And they normally work. They normally
You
keep
find
the
out
bees
if they
out.
don't.
I'll let you my plan is to put the bees in this box. So, but I was shooting arrows in this box just last night.
It's already been
Yesterday.
ventilated.
Just to get ready for this?
No, just to practice with the new bow. I just started making bows.
Cool.
So I was practicing with this new bow that I made, and it's working. It'll shoot the bright side of a bow. So I'm pretty happy. Okay. So
I was always told you only have to be able to hit an 18-inch oval. Oh, stop that. That's if you're really in battle. Because that's about the size of a human torso. So.
Alright, I'll get the smoke.
Oh my gosh! Here we go!
Yeah. Are you all?
Am I tucked in good? Not the net. Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, then.
So this is the bee smoker. You can put anything in this. It smokes anything really well.
Yeah.
It's really good at it.
Just depends on how much smoke you want to waste.
What you smoking there?
Pretty good at a party.
Yeah.
Yeah. No tobacco, please. So these are some oak leaves. Just some dried oak leaves. Often I use like pine needles or yeah, they burn like crazy, but they put way too much creosote in here, so it's kind of a...
Oh yeah, well I guess they
Yeah, you see it. More leaves. The bee smoke.
It's a fashion statement.
It's like the picture of the woman on the cover of the Rolling Stone album with Angie. Was that Goat's Head Soup? I forget. There's a woman who it's striking, really. It really is. I'll have to conjure up a picture
It's
of
our bee smoker, getting it lit.
Well, no, she has like a veil. She has a hat and veil and stuff, but it looks a lot like, I don't know. It's interesting. I'll show you.
Oh yeah, that's working.
I just want a lot of smoke.
So that picture you took came out fine.
Smoke your hands.
Oh,
so
good.
your
Excellent.
hands smell like smoke. So bees in the composter. So we're just going to give them a little taste of smoke. You kind of smoke a little and then wait.
I'm standing here because I want to be able to run.
I don't think they're going to be all that crazy.
No, I'm just...
Where's Dorothea? Yeah. Just because you can't run.
She's making up for that by keeping distance.
She's not wearing pants either.
No, and I'm not wearing pants. Oh. I'm not either, but...
So then I put a little smoke on the outside so the ones that are coming back kind of get an idea of if there's something going on out here.
So would you normally pick late in the day to do this when most of them are back getting ready to settle in for the evening, or does it matter?
I normally do it in the middle of the day is better. When all the... Typically working with bees, you do it in the heat of the day. That's when they're least...
aggressive?
Least aggressive.
They don't have the energy to fight the heat, and so they just chill.
No, they're not aggressive because you're not opening up their hive and chilling their hive, like early morning.
Oh, I see.
If you crack into their hive and you're chilling them, they get pissed off. Like, hey, close the door. There's a draft.
Yeah. I'm the same way.
So what happens to the strays?
They find a new home.
Will another colony accept them?
Sometimes.
Oh, so, okay, so it's about, yeah. Interesting, really interesting. Look at that.
Yeah, it's a small colony. Oh, see, they were starting.
Oh,
right?
And it fell off.
Nice.
Yeah, it probably can't stick to that plastic very well.
Yeah, and it got hot. So this got hot
right.
and it just melted and fell right off.
Yes.
So this is a black, you know. So that's all right. So it's just it's a small colony of bees. And here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna flip it upside down like this, so we can look at it.
Cool.
So I'm gonna give them a tiny bit more smoke, just so they don't forget that there might be a fire close, right? And you always want to put your smoker on something that's not flammable. Like if I set this on here, it'll kind of melt right through.
Sure.
So smoke in the air. So yeah, they're starting to march around.
Oh my god. Oh yes they are. Oh my god. I think I'm backing up.
Cool, huh? Let's see if we can find the queen. She's gonna be here somewhere. She's gonna be right here. She's gonna be about this long.
Yes.
Bigger than she's probably in that blob of bees right there.
Is
Yeah.
she wearing a crown?
She wears a tiny little
she's
crown.
the one on the throne.
She takes it off when people are looking for her, so that she's not so easily identified.
Where is she? She tends to be lighter. Her abdomen will be lighter colored and quite a bit longer.
Yes.
And most times she really stands out. But the bees are kind of hiding her.
In that clump right there, maybe?
Could be. Sometimes it's just really surprising where she'll be.
Oh my god.
Let's look.
Oh, I'm not liking this.
They're cool. They're all. See, none of them are buzzing our face.
Yeah.
I want to see how Dorothea's doing. How you doing, Dorothea?
I'm cool.
She's got to be there, right?
Yeah. Yeah, there definitely is a queen here.
So how
Is that
long do you
her
think
right
it
there?
took them to make that honey?
She just kind of crawled.
That probably took a couple days. Oh, there she is. That's the queen right there. Look at that.
Yeah. Wow. How beautiful.
Holy
How beautiful.
Yeah, she's a lot bigger, isn't she? Isn't that?
Very distinctive, and she doesn't have the same stripe pattern that the other ones do.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the queen. Now she's kind of huddling there.
Yes.
So you have to get her, huh?
Yeah, we really need, we're going to try to get as many as we can in there. But the best thing to do, really, this is going to sound kind of odd, we're going to turn this on its side and just probably put the box on the ground right there. And then we're going to just shake these guys into it, which kind of sounds weird. But the other thing is we'll put the honeycomb that they made in there.
That comb is so beautiful. That's one of the things they're touting about the top bar hives is that since it's new comb every time, it's always beautiful and pristine like that.
So when you're working around bees, you do everything kind of like, I don't know, not quite in slow motion, but everything, you just kind of slow everything down, like everything about a third slower than you normally move. Because if I would just wave my hand across these, they automatically will chase your hand. They can't even help it. It's like a cat when you taunt a cat with something.
Yeah.
So there's the queen right there.
Yeah.
Where is she? She's right there. Let's see if she comes back out. Let's see. Yeah, these are mellow bees. And if you look like this one here, see this one I'm pointing at right there?
Is he like threatening?
See, it's got its butt in the air and fanning.
Yeah.
It's hanging on but fanning. It's just kind of wafting the scent of the queen out for other bees to come in. And it's like, hey, the queen's here. It's right around us.
Wow.
So, all right. So this is a kind of a smallish swarm of bees. But that queen looked really healthy. She's moving around really good.
Yeah.
Just to find her again to make sure that...
It's just kind of fun to watch her because it's not very common. You get to see the queen.
But if she doesn't go, then they won't go.
Right. So what I'm going to try to do is like kind of real jerky motion, dump the bees into there, and then when I feel it's right, we'll start closing up the sides and trying not to squish any, and then we'll close it good enough, and then we'll tape it, and it's all ventilated so they can breathe, and everything's good.
I had a queenless colony that I bought, drove to Vista and paid $50 for a queen and brought it home and put it on the shelf, meaning to go the next day. And I came back 2 hours later and the ants had found her and already bitten her, and she was mortally wounded. And there went my $50 queen down the tube.
Yeah, ants are the worst problem with doing beekeeping, especially around here. You've gotta, you know, if you've got an ant situation, you've got to protect your bees from ants. And that's not really all that hard, but you have to keep up on it because the ants are relentless. They never quit.
Right.
Let's see. Yeah, she's staying hidden in there. So, alrighty. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna I'm gonna dump them in there, and depending on how smooth it goes, well, I do have another small box in my truck, so what works pretty good is you put the majority of them in here, then I'm going to put this back in place, and all these stragglers are going to like go back to where it was, and now we'll let them cluster, and then I'll dump them into another box, and then you join them later when you put them into a new hive. So, okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to kind of just dump these guys in here.
Chunk them in there.
I'll tell you when I'm going to do it. So, it's kind of handy having a big box like this. And there'll be a number of them that take flight too, just so you know. It's a little more noise. So I'm just going to jerk it downward and then just dump in there. 1, 2, 3.
Wow.
And some of this. They really like that. Okay, so we're hoping the queen is in there, which I'm sure
she
you get
is.
the majority of bees in there. Now, in there. Okay.
Can she fly as ably as a worker bee?
No, she's
too heavy?
Yeah, so this we'll tape up, we'll set in the shade.
Okay.
Tape it
Do
up.
you want to put the lid back on?
Oh, yeah, please. That'd be great.
I don't know if this camera's picking this up, but there's a shitload of bees out here.
2 thumbs up for Siskel and Ebert. Very cool. I'm going to go get the other box. He's at it's not really on the stuff that she crawled on.
It can be on the surface of the of it. Let's see. Not too many buzzing around, that's for sure. Sometimes there's a cloud, and you know you got to just give them a little time for them to regroup.
Yeah.
But let's just see.
I can see some coming out of the sides.
See if they're making a cluster.
Oh, there's a bunch on the side there.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Would it help to bring the comb? Oh, you've already got it in the other box.
Yeah.
The comb? Would that be of any?
Not really.
Okay.
It's
Doesn't
it's really the scent of the queen.
Yeah.
Here.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna close it down a little bit. Move it around. You jiggle it a little bit so that give the bees a chance to get out of the way.
So they'll get
So you don't
crushed and then they
squish
get
'em.
pissed off
So
when you.
Some are going back in now.
yeah, I say give them a few more minutes and see. And often they'll just all congregate in a ball, and
They want to be together.
then they're easier to collect. Sometimes they don't. They're like all like confused, wandering around. And so
Where's our queen?
So smoking them doesn't do anything now.
No, not really. Nope. They're not. You know, nobody's got crushed. There's nobody's aggressive. They're just kind of now wondering where the queen went, and so yeah, if they happen to get all together in a ball, then it'll be easy.
Box, and they smelled the queen. They wouldn't start going in there.
There would be a whole bunch of going in and going out.
Okay, yeah.
If we had a one-way door, that'd be different.
Yeah. Are there one-way doors?
Yeah, actually they do sell these little contraptions. So we got a few clustering here, but really There's a few we can collect, but most of them we're gonna end up leaving these guys behind because they don't want to get organized.
That's a problem around here.
Yeah. Not enough organization.
Yeah, I've been having that issue for a while,
Yeah. Well,
both in the garden and in my studio,
that rubbed off on these bees.
apparently.
So they're looking for the queen, and they're not going to just. Get
Aren't we all?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So will they just go away and find another place to be?
Yeah.
Take us to your.
What you
take us
normally
to our
do
leader.
is, like, if there's some stragglers behind, you just open up the cavity, and there's no place for them to hang out. And obviously, their hive is wide open, so they just abandon the place and go look for another home.
So most of these guys will probably die, right?
Unless they're accepted into another hive, which, there's a lot of theories about if they are or aren't. But we can try to collect these.
This is a very accepting neighborhood.
Really depends.
We've
on the
trained
neighbors.
them well.
Ah, there's bees on me.
Did you see those guys? Pictures of those guys with the bee beards?
Yeah.
That's kind of kooky, you know. Guys that let the bee.
Yeah.
You've seen it?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna try to get bees in that box, but I have a feeling they're just gonna
Go crazy. And
buzz right in the air as soon as I do it. But we'll see.
Might not be.
Yeah. There's a few. Got a few bees. Actually, I'm gonna put the.
You don't have gloves on, Craig.
no, I took them off because it was getting hot, and I wanted to.
This with shop vac.
And will that kill them?
I've got
Yeah,
a shop
they will.
vac,
Oh.
but will they leave? Do I need to shop vac them out of here?
They will leave. Yeah, they will leave.
I bet you if you come back tomorrow morning, they'll be gone.
They'll probably be just this tiny cluster tomorrow. But the key is you leave it wide open to really give them a message that the queen's not here. There's nothing really here for them, and they.
Good, because we have a tour tomorrow.
Oh,
We have an open house all day and 2 guided tours.
Well, they've been pretty docile back there. If you just
Oh, they-
like.
well.
So where are you going to take these guys, girls?
They'll end up at Wild Willow Farm.
Oh,
in
okay.
in a hive over there. So
Cool.
I'll take them to my house and put them into a. I've got another hive body that I'll put them into, and then take them down to Wild Willow Farm and give them a new lease on life. More of a farm.
Get them out of the compost.
Yeah, out of the
Give them
compost.
something fun.
Well, I'm looking forward to building my top bar hive. That's going to be really cool.
Well, that's probably the best. I think a number of them actually. It seems like a number of them found their way in. So I think we can be safe enough just to take this. I'll just set it in the back of my truck because these bees won't. They're going to hang on to this box and stay with the queen. There'll be a few others that are coming back that went out where they were foraging, but they'll be coming back from foraging and looking for their home, but they're just going to find this empty box. And so they shouldn't agitate people if people show up here.